Greetings everyone, what is up with me again, Tam Prime 1 with another video review for y'all. In this video review, we're going to be taking a look at Transformers Cybertron Universe Deluxe Class Hot Shot. And I will admit, I do not sound all that enthusiastic. I will admit, I do not sound like that at all. Reason being, as we all know today, we found out that 2 days ago on Saturday, a really amazing voice actress, Rachael Lillis, the voice actor who did up the voice for Misty and Jessie, along with I think it was one or two episodes in Diamond and Pearl that she did Maylene, along with multiple other Pokemon and so many other characters like Danny in Sonic X and a couple of characters in Hunter x Hunter. I just found out about that today right there, and so many other voices that she's done. We all found out that she had passed away, and it was due to her having breast cancer. And I must say that we're all hit pretty hard by her death. We're all hit by her death. So I'm trying to think properly right now, because this is still shaking me up a good bit. And I'll admit this: I managed to get my Advanced Quest episode taken care of and upload it onto Archive of Our Own. And quite frankly, my wife, she said that she had a feeling last night she had an urge to continue to help me out with my fanfiction work because of my video review on Victor Prime last night. So, oh my gosh, I still can't believe that we lost an amazing voice actress, especially since she portrayed a young version of Misty. And then she also portrayed Jessie, Maylene, and various Pokemon. I'm glad to have gotten to know her through that voice role. I will admit, I never knew her personally. Very, very few, probably a handful of fans probably knew her personally. Maybe very, very little bit, possibly. I'm not for sure. But it hits hard. And so I want to say this: well, not only is this video dedicated to her, but I also decided to dedicate this video towards another voice actor who voiced Hotshot and Rad in the Transformers Unicron trilogy. Rad was voiced by Kirby Morrow in both Armada and Energon, and he also voiced Hotshot in the Cybertron series. I never did realize it until his passing. And so I will have to say this: my video review goes out to all the friends, family, and the fans of Kirby, of both Rachael Lilith and Kirby Morrow. So I hope I'm also going to be sending prayers towards everyone as well, so we can, because I know his death was a while back, but I thought I might also dedicate this video to him, since he portrayed Hotshot. I forgot. It's pretty much on and off my mind, but it's beginning to really hit with me as well for both their deaths, because I will admit, I grew up with Armada whenever I was in 6th grade, so pretty much in my childhood area. But Rachael Lilith definitely had a pretty big impact on me, since we knew her incredibly well as Misty, and I did not know that she portrayed Jessie at all. But we all know that they definitely did a fantastic job with each of the roles they did. So let's go ahead and get down to the video review. So yeah, taking a look at Cybertron Universe Hotshot, really amazing figure. I do love what Hasbro did to him, along with Takara Tomy. And yes, his head is up, because quite frankly, I am doing what the show had done beforehand, with how Hotshot's head was facing outwards instead of backwards. So yeah, I love how they even gave him a transparent windshield for us to see through right there. Very amazing job, Hasbro. Also love the little let's see here, Acceler wings right there, from what Hotshot had described them as. Also, as we all know, he does get a Cyber Planet key, a very small one at that, like a very small one. I would use a Cyber Planet key myself for comparison, but we all can see how they compare, and it goes find that black slot right there. So yeah. And instead of it being on springs, you have to manually flip them on out, which is still a bit of a downfall, but I do understand that Hasbro was trying to, I don't know why they did this, probably like to cut costs or something, not fully for sure. But yeah, here is Cybertron Hotshot with his Cyber Key Power right there. Take out the key, sorry about that. Oh man, that's a wee bit tight. It's a wee bit tight in there. It reminds me of whenever I would help fill IV bags on the nozzle where I used to work at. So yeah, that right there. And also he does come with a blaster. Little blaster. It's not the missile that we all think. Well, it's not. But we all know it would never be like the missile projectile like they used to include back in the day. And they did include like a molded switch. It's only a molded switch. It doesn't do anything, as we all know. And also, I did test this on out because like this is compatible with blast effects. This is literally compatible with blast effects right there. So yeah, you can actually like have a try. He shoots at any and all Decepticons anywhere. Yeah, with that right there. And I also love how they managed to redo the front of the vehicle mode as best as possible. Really great job, you guys. I really do love how it looks right here. I will say this: they could have done a little bit more detailing on the wheels. They honestly could have. And I'll say this: he kind of does roll a bit, just a bit. Like the table is wooden, so it doesn't really have the wheels move. I think if this table was more of a rubber table, then yeah, the wheels would probably move, because like rubber definitely moves a lot better on a surface compared to plastic wheels. But yeah, and also right here are the feet. I was surprised at how they had the feet to like flip on in, but I'm also surprised they did not include it with like the little molded vents right in here for Hotshot. That way it would have made a bit more of a reference back to the Cybertron series of whenever like he had vents in there, and this thing is not going on up there properly at all. I think it's because I transformed him I think it's because I was in a bit of a haste to transform him. Don't know why, but yeah, that's not flush on in there, I'll admit. Also right down here you can see where his chest is. They definitely did a pretty decent job right here, and also did a pretty good job overall down here, and you could definitely tell of how much they changed up his transformation process. But yeah, I do like of how they did Cybertron Hotshot. They did him justice. They did a really fantastic job on him. Amazing work in detail. So yeah. There you go. Now let's go ahead and get down to the comparisons real fast. I'm going to go ahead and put him with Cybertron Overwrite, and with Overwrite I'm going to go ahead and do this real fast because I think, oh no, oh come on, you've got to be, okay, that's disappointing. That's disappointing right there. Like the Cyber Planet key cannot stay in the back of Override right here. I'm guessing that they did not expect to be making the Cyber Planet keys for these guys, for these figures right here, but quite frankly it would have been nice to like for this to fit on in there, or at least them having it to where this would have been the slot right here, because you can see right where the arrow is for that slot. So yeah, I do wish that they could have made it to where you could include the Cyber Planet key to insert into Override. Don't mind me, I'm barely even here right now. Also, he also is, wait, no, not him, not yet. Yeah, you see I'm not fully here. Here he is also with Cybertron Armada Hotshot, along with the new version of Hotshot. You can see the comparisons right there. Now I'll say this, I was aiming to do another video review, but that one was going to take me quite some time, especially since I was going to do a couple of shout outs. Hopefully I'll be more prepared tomorrow for that other video. Also, here he is with the two of the Cybertron defense team members, Red Alert, Scattershot. See how these two scale with him. Pretty well. Also, here he is with his leader, Optimus Prime. And still, I'm never going to get that one other leader class Transformer. I'll just say that right. I'm not going to get him because like I don't have the dedication to get that kind of figure right there. Also, here he is with Cybertron Override right there. There we go. Now, me with Cyburn, I forgot to do a size comparison of him with Cyburn. Well, of like Cyburn with, with the other hot shots. But here's our Energon hot shot right here. There we go. And also, for the last ones, the original Cybertron hotshot with Cybertron Defense hotshot. So you can definitely see like the differences between these two right here. This one has transparent lights, and this is a darker blue. Pretty much the same kind of plastic. It looks about, I'd say it's about the same right there. But yeah, this one has more of an improvement on it compared to him because he has more of a paint decal on him compared to this guy right here. But you can definitely see all the similarities that they put into him. Also, as for the guns, this one is y'all can definitely tell this one's much larger, and this one has a different color on it compared to this little trigger mechanism right here. So yeah. So hang on for a second. Let's also try to do comparison to the bottom. Yeah, this is hollowed out compared to this one. This one has this little spring in it. Also, even though I don't have the Cyber Planet key, I'm gonna try to do this real fast. I strongly doubt this would even. Nope, that does not work on that at all right there. Let's just try the flame effect. There it goes. Let's see how big they are compared to the new Accel-Wings. Yeah, these are definitely a bit smaller compared to these. Definitely a bit smaller. So yeah, you have all that right there. And they go with all that. Okay, now time for the transformation sequence. Let's go ahead. First things first, put the Accel-Wing back in. Take off the gun right there. There we go. Now what we want to go ahead and do first is this. Let's go ahead and pick up his arm first, and pick up the second arm, and pick up his other arm right here. There we go. Now these little tabs do go into the slots in the door, in the slots of the sides of his vehicle mode right there. That way they stay in very securely. Now go ahead and take this. This is supposed. Now these three tabs right here are supposed to tab in securely, but they did not do so for the duration of the video view. But yeah, these are supposed to tab in right there. Then you just bring them on out slightly, and now just bring this on up right here. There we go. Bring this on up right here too, and rotate this around. There you go. Now so far we are at least halfway there, more or less. That's pretty much a thing I say right now. It's pretty much a thing I say. Now go ahead, take this right here. This is a bit tricky right here because like once you split his legs right down the middle, you want to go ahead and open up his legs right here, but also down here you want to open up his feet like this and flip them on out. This is why I say that this right here. That's why I said like this right here surprised me what they did. I honestly was expecting for them to do something more original by just flipping his foot the other way, but with them doing it like this right here, it is definitely an interesting twist of what they did with Cybertron Universe Hotshot. Go ahead and close up his foot right there. Take this right here and bring his leg down. It will pretty much like it tabs in securely right in there, and that thing right there just like go ahead and tabs in right there in the back, but then you just want to pull it on out. And I'm not fully for sure of how it does that, but it does tab in securely, like I think right in here or right in that one little slide in the back right there. Now what you want to do next? Now what you want to do to finish up the transformation gimmick for the leg is close this on up right here. Same thing with this right here. Open this on up, rotate this on out, rotate this on around as well. And there you go. I'll take this right here and untap that, bring it up, and this will go in that little section right there. It'll tab right in securely into place. I think it'll also tab in right there to help to keep the leg securely into place. And I am correct. Just watch that right there, and that taps in right there and into the leg, keeping them both securely into place. But I'll admit this, like the downfall with the feet being like this right here is that they can go on up constantly if they're not firmly secure in the place. Like these things just need to be a smidge tighter. Slightly, just a smidge tighter. Now up here, you want to take his shoulders, split them in two, rotate these on down right there. Take this one panel right here. Now, originally, I thought this panel was supposed to flip on out for the vehicle mode to make to like cover this area right here, but instead it actually flips on in. Well, flips right on down right there. Well, flips on up right. It's like that. Then you flip it on up right there. And what you want to do is, this is something I was very surprised they did. I did not expect for them to make it to where the head does rotate on in there. But yeah, there we go. Just take this right here and rotate this on up right here. And there we go. And tab that into place. Now, still, if y'all are wondering about the whole head facing forward situation, it's how he transformed in the beginning of the first episode of Transformers Cybertron. I don't mind turning your head around, but I like to try and keep this as original as possible. But if I can accept like a little bit of change, then I'll go ahead and go with the change. But from what I do with the head, it's what I like to do with the head. But if you want to do it the other way, that's how you want to do it. Do it as you wish to do it. And there we go. Oh, he does have a little hinge down here to fold down for the vehicle mode, and then come on up and rotate around for the robot mode. So yeah, this is Cybertron Universe Hotshot. And I will have to say this about him: very greatly done, very nicely detailed. And I will have to say this real fast about this side right here. They made it to where this can rotate a little bit, but unfortunately they did not place in little the three bits right here of where the hotshot can use as guns, because like I think this is also supposed to be that was also supposed to be a reference of him as Hot Rod back in the Transformers Cybertron TV series. But quite frankly, I'm not for sure what I was going to say right there. But yeah, I do wish they would have probably included that with this version of Hotshot, but a lot of changes and sacrifices had to be made with some of these figures, in which I wish that they would have been able to implement them, or at least on the outside of the arm. That would have been at least decent enough right there. But yeah, taking a look at Cybertron Hotshot, you can see that his head can go up and down, turn right there. His arm can rotate on up and a little bit backward, but because of this right here, it cannot rotate backwards far enough. Well, it cannot go in the opposite direction. And also you have a bicep swivel right there, little cavity right there. With his legs, you can go up, back. Can't do too much due to this thing back here. And also same thing with, since the arm is right there, you can also bend at the knee, and also pretty much you can also make him do the splits right there. Not to mention, but as Jabba the Hutt would say, beautiful spread. Also right here with the shoulder, you can go up and back and such. So yeah, you definitely do quite a few things with Cybertron Universe Hotshot. Really amazing figure. I really do like all the callbacks they did with him right here. Really fantastic job. Also take this right here and plug this into his fist. You want to make sure this piece is out of the way. So you can take this, you can take his gun and just put it right there. And take this off with my key and put it back in here for storage. Trust me, you want to have it for storage. I almost lost this days into having like at least a few days into having Cybertron Hotshot. I had no idea where he was. I had no idea where this was. I had no idea where it was. So yeah, they have that right there so far, and also the blast effect. I do not know where that blast effect is. There it is. I found it on my other table, and just plug that on to where you can begin firing at any and all Decepticons. There you go. We are. That for a hot shot right there so far. Let's see if I can get him to stand up. There we go. Now for the comparisons, once again, I'm going to put him with Cybertron Override. Other Cybertron Override. See how he scales with them, and see right there what I mean by the feet. The feet are, I wish that they would have made it to where the feet are more secure into place. There we go. We are. Comparison. Also, here is with Armada Universe, Armada Hotshot, and that's Armada Universe, but this is Armada Universe Hotshot, the Legacy line. Yeah, let's see if we can get them a bit more centered. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? This is like, I love what they did. Still love what they did with the feet, but still they could have fixed that. I'm not down there, but yeah. Comparison right there, right down. There you go. Here is Energon Hotshot. Definitely shorter than the Cybertron Universe version. Here is with Red Alert and Scattershot. There we go. Here he is with his boss bot, Optimus Prime. And no super mode for Optimus Prime right here. Also, he is with the original Hot Shots, Cybertron Defense, and the wing. Yeah, the wings are coming on out. I don't know what's going on right there. I might have to unscrew these things right here to see what's going on with the with mostly this wing, I think. There we go. Can't really get these wings down into there properly. Yeah, I think I gotta unscrew this thing right here to see what's going on. So yeah, here's Universe Hotshot with the other Hotshots from the Cybertron series. Right now, let's go and take a closer look at these two real fast. A closer look. You can definitely see the differences. I'll say this, I do like the new transformation process with him, but he's definitely a much better version compared to him. But still, he's worth it having in the collection. Definitely worth it. As you can see of how much difference there are. The back right here. So yeah, they definitely did a really good job with him overall. So yeah, that's pretty much it for Legacy United Universe Hotshot. Cybertron Universe Hotshot. And I'll also have to say this, I was going to do my other video review on Skyflame, but quite frankly, I'm not fully prepared for that, especially with how things are going on today. So I need to be a bit more mentally and physically prepared for Skyflame. So I hope that you all have enjoyed Cybertron Universe Hotshot, especially since I've dedicated my video stuff, especially since I dedicated my video towards Rachael Lillis. So yeah, I hope that she does rest in peace, and I hope that like all of her friends, family, fan base, and everyone else, I hope that we all can get through what we're going through right now. And prayers to everyone for Rachael Lillis and for Kirby Morrow. So I hope you all have enjoyed this little video, and if you all have, hit the like button. Sorry about that. Hit the like button, subscribe with me and Richmaker, and check out my Temple Morning Gaming channel. Also, I might still try and do my live stream this upcoming Friday and or Saturday. Also, check me out on other social media such as Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Discord, and so on. Until next time, I'm Temple Morning, and I'll be signing off right now. So, peace out.